VSE has been established in the end of 2007 as a joint venture between Vale, which is the largest Brazilian private company and the second largest mining company in the world, and BNDES, which is the National Bank for Economic and Social Development in Brazil. And the aim of VSE, which stands for Vale Solutions in Energy, is to, as self-explanatory the name should be, is to develop energy solutions focused on energy efficiency and sustainability. At VSE, simulation is necessary within the product development process because the systems we develop are very complex with a very high added value, and the design effort tends to be very intensive. Therefore, if we have tools that can allow us to anticipate the results of physical prototyping even before actually building them, we will spare time and resources, as well as being able to improve the performance and reliability of our product in a virtual environment, getting to more optimized results in the very end of the development process. We could anticipate all the failure modes and then allocate the proper margins of safety for each of the identified failure modes. And it's very, very, let's say, challenging to have the first run of any new equipment. And to emphasize that, in that case, we had the new equipment running on a new principle. So the degree of uncertainty was even higher than the usual, if we can say that there is usual in the current very innovative world. But in that case, we had a very high degree of uncertainty, and we could effectively mitigate that uncertainty by using the modeling simulation tools provided by Ansys. For all of the aspects that influence the degree of success in adopting a modeling simulation tool, Ansys have a comprehensive set of solutions, from the software itself to the implementation, to the support, to the training, and at the end of the day, everything that matters is well covered in the Ansys equation while providing us a proposition for modeling simulation tools. Ansys has a very strong ballast in terms of the core analysis capability, but beyond that, at the same time, they are more complete in the systems level, in the corporate level, because they pay attention to the process. And a very good example of that is the workbench, in which the sequence of tasks in a given engineering activity is defined and reused. We have a very good example on how proper modeling simulation tools such as Ansys can save us time and money and really contribute to the overall performance of the final product. We have an innovative kind of turbo machine called the combi cycle, and the load and the degradation patterns on this machine are different than the usual. So extra care was being demanded when the first prototype was being built. And by having performed all the finite element analysis beforehand, we could run the very first tentative experimental campaign with no structural failure whatsoever.